Hello, hello. How's it going? How y'all doing? So- Hey, let's see. We got Ninja in first, Cindery in second, and Jackie in third. How y'all doing? Also, we got Bouncy Beats, and looks about it. Oh, we still got the ads for like 15 seconds. I'll kind of just chill here for the ads, and then I'll just wait, and then I'll say hi again. You know how it is. Yeah. Okay, ad break's over. Hey, welcome in. Okay. Bouncy, I'm guessing the WTF is referring to today's events. I'm guessing that's what you're referring to. I don't know, but I definitely feel a WTF today. Oh, just not a good day in general? Okay. Well, hopefully we can make that a little bit better. I am probably going to just go ahead and deal with that elephant in the room since I kind of brought it up. I do not like talking about politics. I've said this many times before, but some things do need to be addressed in my opinion. This is one of them. I'll give a quick kind of update on what happened, and I will tell you where I'm coming from and my personal position on all this, okay? So, for those of you that don't know, a deranged lunatic shot and killed Charlie Kirk today, father of two, and leaving behind his wife and 2 kids. It's very tragic. I cannot even imagine what that's like, what that family is going through, and it is extremely horrible. I'm disgusted that someone would take a life. And I know I've said this before when it came to what was it, the shooting of the healthcare CEO, the shooting in Michigan of the I want to say it was the senators, even when Pelosi was attacked at her own home. I've said this many times. If you're resorting to violence, if you're taking physical acts against people, you are in the wrong. There is never a reason that you should be trying to end someone's life. And it is absolutely disgusting. And I am going to say this just at the start here. If someone says something disparaging the dead or praising the lunatic, I'm going to ban you. Simple as that. I don't care what your politics are. Not something I want to deal with. It's not something that I enjoy. And now to kind of get where I'm coming from in this. When 9/11 happened, the Twin Towers were attacked, there was a event that a lot of people have forgotten about. And you have a reporter that was over in the Middle East during the time of 9/11. And he was captured. And their message of Al Qaeda to say that they were the ones responsible involved the beheading of this reporter. That reporter was one of my best friends, Dad's good friend. I had never met the guy, but when I was in middle school when this happened, one of the kids was playing the beheading on a computer in the computer lab. My friend saw the guy and proceeded to throw up. And when I say throw up, I don't mean like once or twice. I mean proceeded to throw up till they ended up passing out. I have never seen something so horrific in my life, and anything that is of that vein, where it's a solely political, personal vendetta against someone, where they go out and they do these assassinations, these mindless killings, these unnecessary deaths, in my opinion. I find it absolutely abhorrent and evil. And that is my stance on it. I don't care if it was who was killing who. I just find that disgusting. There should never be a reason to do this. And for that reason, I have said, I do not want to see any discussion on it. I understand if you want to say prayers and wishes. I'm Christian, and that is something I strongly believe in. And I do believe in the power of just hope and prayer. And I know it might be dumb to some people, but I do believe in it. But I don't want to see anything disparaging the dead. It doesn't matter who we're talking about, unless it's Hitler. You can disparage Hitler all you want. Yeah. But, yeah. Just any of these people that were killed in any of these recent political events or any of these things, I don't want to hear anything disparaging the dead, and I don't want to hear any praise for the lunatics that thought killing people was a good idea. Yeah, I think I saw that one of his daughters was at the event. I don't know if that's true. It could be just someone said they saw somebody, or somebody looked like his daughter, which would be even... I hope she wasn't there, because that would be very, very traumatic, and I really would not wish that on anyone. I feel bad for a lot of the people that have seen the video. I've heard descriptions on it. I have not seen it myself, and I would not recommend watching it, because watching someone die is not something that easily leaves your head. So, that's just my stance on it. If you do bring it up, I will either, depending on what it is, I will either just straight out ban you, no warning, nothing, or I will give you a warning and delete the post. So I just want to put that out there right now. I will not tolerate, I know this is a national thing. Yeah, no, I went into lockdown when that happened in Colorado. I was there during that time as well. Yeah, it was, from what I understand, it was very gory, and it is very sudden. And like I said, it is not something. Yeah, I did not attend Evergreen, but yeah, I am from Colorado, so I do know exactly where that school is and everything about that situation. No worries, I just want to get the elephant in the room, because it's literally everywhere. I know it's going to be talked about. I just want to let you guys know my stance and why I have that stance. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I know it doesn't mean that to any, or I know some people don't care, but my thoughts and prayers really go out to them, and I really am hoping for the best. I hope justice is brought to the one that did this, and I really hope this is taken as a warning to everyone to calm down on the divisive rhetoric on both sides. I know Charlie Kirk, one of the things that a lot of people are saying online was that he said there is that violence happens when communication breaks down. And I know that's a lot of what people are trying to remember him and to try to basically say we need to open up channels of communication so these things don't happen in the future. And I hope that that is the legacy that comes out of this, is that people talk, discuss, and they don't resort to this again. And that is where I'm gonna leave that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna take a minute here just to kind of compose myself. So do this in the meantime. You guys can enjoy this while I just take a moment. Okay, how y'all doing today? I know some of you had rough days, some of you might have had better days, but how y'all doing? Yeah, woof. Slow day. I wish. Today's been hectic for me at work. Fighting the sickness, putting up the good fight. Hey, just remember, if it takes you, you also took it down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nails. I definitely feel that, and that's why I really do hope that the thing that comes out of this is that people talk more and they stop doing all these crazy things. I don't like politics. I don't like the divisive nature of it. I believe in compromise. I believe in discussion, and I believe in subtle manipulation. I mean, what? No, I just want things to go back to where you could talk, you could hang out. It didn't matter what side of the alley you sat on. It was just, okay, that you do that in your own time. Let's talk about sports. Let's talk about video. You know? Yeah. I wouldn't say it's unprecedented. I just think it's unfortunate and dumb. A lot of dumb, crazy people. I mean, I kind of feel like we just need to open up mental institutions again. Yeah, we'll just reset those thoughts really quick, you know. Hey Georgie, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail as it just sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Okay. Hey Astra, how you doing? just resetting your minds a little bit. Yep. Flicker of goodness, yes. Flicker of mind blank. Yeah. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? That's not always does. Yes, magic missile. Yes, exactly. Yeah, we never want to see those that hate. Also, why is my stuff not popping up? Let me see if I can. Oh, that's why. We're on the wrong thing. Yeah. So this should be all the stuff here. Possible job interview tomorrow? Nice. Congratulations. Okay, now we got our text coming in. Now we're good. Yeah, yeah. I've said it before. Well, actually, I didn't say it before, but anyone who plays Guild Wars 2 might know it. Violets, I say. Violets. Less violence, more violets. Yeah. Hey. What do you get when you rearrange the letters of mailmen? That's M-A-I-L-M-E-N. Mailmen. Flowers are good. I don't think any flowers grow on this body. I think I shower too often for that. More violets, I say. Less violets. Exactly, that's the line. As a Safari player, I hear that way too often. Hey, Blitz, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail as it just sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Totally didn't start. Well, I mean, it's a huge event right now. It's a free legendary pair of gloves. We're doing the fractal event. So seriously, just do the fractal event. It lasts for 1 month. Yeah, it's a free pair of legendary gloves. So that's absolutely huge. Like one pair of legendary anything is like 3,000 gold worth of like items. So basically it's just a free like 3,000 gold that they're giving you, which is insane. Tail, worship the tail. No, it's not worship the tail. It's love tail, obey tail. Come on. For like the hardcore players of the game, like making 1,000 gold a week is like kind of the upper limit of what you can do. So that's like if you're a top tier player doing every like end game thing every day, you're making like 1,000 gold a week. So this is like 3 weeks worth of grinding, and I literally finished like 50% and maybe. What? How long did we play yesterday? We played 2.5 hours. So probably about 6 hours it will take to finish the entire thing. So in about 6 hours, you get 3 weeks of grinding in the game. No worries, Nails. So if you ever wanted to play, now's the time to jump in and do this event. It's super simple. It literally, you just run fractals and you do it. Lots of free material, 2 20-slot bags, which are each 10 gold values. And then 2 extra bag slots as well, which is like another 250 gold to 300 gold, somewhere in there. I'll be conservative and say another 250. So you're up to 3,500 gold. Then it gets you a legendary starter set, which is like another 1,500 gold. And what's the last thing? Oh, and that gives you a ascended amulet, or not amulet, but ascended trinket that has a +10 agony resist in it, which I think +10s are worth about like 40 or 50 gold. Yeah. So long story short, you're getting close to 5,000 gold worth of stuff. Yeah. All you care about is tail. I know. It's been a few weeks and you haven't heard about tail cults. That's good. That means the propaganda is working. We're not a cult. We're just a fandom. Right? Is that how it works? Am I doing it right? Yeah, it's insane value. This is probably the craziest event that Guild Wars 2 has ever run. Tail goes hard, yeah. Oh, and you can actually get up to 3 legendary glove pieces from this one event. Up to 3 of them, which is absolutely insane. 1 for each armor class. So that's possibly up to 9,000 gold in value. Yeah. And then you have the other 2,000 from all the random items it gives you. Oh, and then it also gives you 4 things for the tormented weapons. The top 3 tormented weapons are like 400, 300, and like 150, 160 gold. So yeah, it is insane value. Yeah, gorgeous tail. Gladly spread the word. Yeah. Who said they were a pagan? You just worship tail? Is that how it works? Just have a little rabbit's tail, like dyed purple on your backpack as you go around. I was about to say hang it from your car rearview mirror, but that might be distracting. Also, in a few states, it's actually illegal to hang anything from your mirror. So yeah, wouldn't do that. Don't want you getting in trouble. My tail qualifies as a deity. What about the one who controls the tail? Eh? Nothing? Okay. Guess it's not that good of a tail. No. Are you trying to dye my tail purple? No, I wouldn't have to do that. The hiring manager who hired God. What? Something crazy is happening. I'm not sure what exactly, though. Boops. Yeah, all the boops. All the boobs. I mean, what? Heist. Go. Oi. Getting rid of all those dots. We're doing good. Let's see who made it out. We had Jackie, Fox, Bouncy. Forgot to put in your points on all of you, so only Bouncy boy. Only Bouncy Beats gets points. Yeah, that's why you just gotta throw the all out there. And just gotta go all in. Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, how's it going? What's up, Juan? I think that's how you say that. You got the goods? Yes, you did. You got all the goods. You're the only one to really get the goods there. Mm-hmm. Where the stare at the eyes or the tail? Yes. You're doing it right. You got left behind. Yeah. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing exactly. I'm just trying to think about what I'm doing. What should I be doing? This is always a good question. I should probably be like doing a good job, like streaming or something. Night Shadow? Okay. Hi, Night Shadow. Yeah, I should probably be like streaming. What crazy happened? Well, Silk Song came out and broke everything. Has anyone seen all the stuff with Silk Song? Just how it crashed every website that was selling it. It even broke the Nintendo store. Yeah, it broke Steam. It broke Steam. Everyone thought they were experiencing a DDoS attack, but it was actually just people visiting the site to buy it. Oh, wow. That's just crazy. And then, well, yeah. And then everybody complained because they're like, oh no, you announced the release of your game 2 weeks before you actually released it. And we didn't have time to move the date of our game from release, so we didn't have to worry about a blockbuster being released at the same time. Yeah, it beat what? Helldivers, I think it was? Like Helldivers, and that was only like 150? So it like shattered. It didn't just like beat it, it like shattered it. I think that's the craziest part of it all, was it wasn't just like a simple like, okay, yeah, that's definitely higher. No, this was like, what? It can go that high? Yeah, I mean, look at all the crazy games right now. We had what? Baltaro, Expedition 33, Helldivers 2, Silk Song. All these games are $40 or less. And these are really the big games everyone's playing. Like, what major title has come out that's been able to compete with one of those games? And we all know, like, honestly, if Silk Song didn't come out, Expedition 33 would be Game of the Year. And I still think Expedition 33 should get Game of the Year, but I would not be surprised if Silk Song got Game of the Year. I honestly would not be surprised. I just personally, there's something about Expedition 33 that I think just everyone likes. How much was Death Stranding? Was that a $60 game? I'm curious. Because I know Death Stranding, yeah, it's 60. Okay, and then yeah, and then the base edition of Borderlands 2 is $60, but the expensive one's like 120. Or sorry, not Borderlands 2, Borderlands 4. Yeah. GTA 7 is already like 80 to 100 minimum. Oh my. I mean, I guess to recoup how much they've spent on it, and but yeah. 60 to 100 minimum? Okay, yeah, I could see that as well. It's kind of up in there for a lot of these things. Yeah, I'm just trying to think on these. Yeah, Expedition 33 is amazing. It was tons of fun. I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed it. The story is insane. I do not want to spoil it because, well, that just be a little bit evil, and we don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, no worries. If you have to go, you can always go. Just don't think too hard about it, you know. Let's see. What to do? Yeah, it's just considering my options here. That's the big thing I gotta do. Okay. Hey, it's going well. Been a bit crazy, but other than that, you know, just the usual. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I did get Borderlands 4. I know I was gonna wait, but just my computer can handle it. That's really the only complaint I've heard about the game, is it's very computer intensive. But seeing how I just got a brand new computer at the start of the year, if my computer can't handle it, then no one's can. Type thing. So, yeah. So that's all I'm thinking, is I should be able to handle it. I haven't heard anything bad outside of just it's very processor intensive. So yeah. Tomorrow. Comes out tomorrow. About 12 hours from now. Yeah. Here's the problem. 3 was good. And when I say good, I mean gameplay good. 3 was good for gameplay. 3 was not good for the story. The story left me very disappointed. Yeah. Yeah, the Tiny Tina's Wonderland had the same sort of gameplay. I think they did a better job with the melee weapons, and the melee weapons are great in Tiny Tina's. So I would actually put like Tiny Tina's ahead of Wonderland ahead of like 3 for that reason. Don't get me wrong, they're both good games. It's just like we're talking like very small differences. I was a big fan of the pre-sequel. I like the gameplay. I actually like the story. My biggest problem with pre-sequel was they just never did anything with the game afterwards. And that's more of just hey, you did this fantastic game and stuff. Do you mind finishing it? You know? No? Okay. Awkward? you know, that's all I want out of, I just want 4 to pick up on the alien plot line from pre-sequel. Oh, there was a treats? Did I miss something? Check my redeems. Where is the redeems? No, I didn't miss any redeems. No treats. I don't see any treats. But yeah, that was more my issue with it. Was just I wanted them to go one direction with the story, and they did not go that direction in the slightest bit. Your snaps? Where are the snaps? The evil coal? I am looking. I see a boop. We already did the boop. Oh, it's by the bark. Okay. Yours got eaten up by the bark. I see what happened. Two redeems came in at the same second, so yours never popped up. Okay, and now I have a clicker redeem. Good timing, right? Yeah. So we can just relax, and you know, it's gonna be fun. We can get a nice little rhythm going. You know. Deeper. 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 And now we introduce the clicks. Ready? Ding. I hope I got the timing right on that, Dean. Yeah, just nice. Perfect timing on that. Okay. Wow. And back down. Yeah. That's how it works. All evil goodness. Yeah. So, yeah, I will probably be playing that on Friday, like, all day, so I might just stream that game all day, I don't know. I might swap between that and, like, play... I need to choose my character. Who should I play? I need to figure out who I want to play for Borderlands still. I'm kind of up in the air between like 3 different characters. We do have the purple siren girl who summons a pet or like clones that are like reapers. Or just has like ricocheting like vampire bloody bullets. Reading back the bleed mechanic from the pre-sequel, I think it was. Then you have that's Vex. Vex is the siren. She was a retail worker that during basically Black Friday, in the middle of a rush of people being mean to her, she acquired her powers and killed the entire store. You know, just what every retail worker wants to do. Yeah. You heard Borderlands? Yeah. We're talking about which character I should pick. So that's character 1. Vex, the next, yeah. Said right, exactly. Then you have what is the next one? Trying to remember his name. Amon. Amon is a Viking. He is a forge knight. He forges weapons out of electricity, ice, and fire. And you just throw them at people. Yeah, so that's what Amon does. He is just a beefcake tank soldier guy. He's not the soldier guy. He's not the soldier guy in uh-oh. What the heck just happened? Okay. We had a slight crash. I will also get the spiral going in the meantime. Why did I not set it up ahead of time? And I will be rebooting. Find a good spiral. Here's a good spiral for you guys to entertain while I go reboot the tube. We'll find something eventually. I know you guys are like, there's so many good ones. But I'm like, yes, there's good ones. But I want greatness. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. We can find a great one. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. I feel like I should slow this one down slightly, but I think it's a good one. Okay. There we were. That's where we left off. Yeah, we left off somewhere like that. Flashbang 7 times over. Well, you gotta make sure the hypnosis is effective, right? That's how you do it. Simple. Yep. Nope. You cannot say those words. That is actually bannable. On Twitch, do not say those words. Nothing of that sort ever happened. Okay. Floaty, gentlemen. Yeah. Roll it. Yeah, so the new soldier actually is Farfa or something. He's a like Spanish not Malwan. Who's Toreador? The people that throw the guns and they turn into like walking turrets. That company. That's who the soldier is from this time. Amon actually grew up in a TDR. Thank you, TDR. Yeah, Amon grew up in a cult, and they actually managed to open up a vault, and the vault monster killed everyone in the cult except him. So he has made it his entire life work to become a vault hunter. And emphasis on the hunter. And I really should say he's a vault monster hunter. That's what Amon is, the Forge Knight beefcake guy. Tedior is, I think it's Rafa? Yes, murder of the vault creatures, that's Amon. Rafa is from a low gravity planet, where the gravity of most planets would actually crush his body. So he has this exoskeleton that they invented. Unfortunately, they found it more cost effective to have the exoskeleton pilot dead bodies rather than a living person. So they tried to kill him and turn him into a dead body. But he managed to kill them instead and ran away with the exoskeleton. So he gets like blades on his side of his arms that he can summon. He gets a turret, and he also gets like a laser cannon. And those are like his 3 things he can do. Everybody has like 3 things they can do. Amon summons a shield, summons what is it? Axe, like dual wielding axes, and trying to remember the last one. I think he just like summons a giant sword to stab into the ground or something like that. Hey JT, how's it going? Vex the Siren gets Trouble, which is the giant cat summon. The just super like boost to her guns that like add like hex and elementals to them. And then the last one she gets is summoning like Reaper minions to go out and kill things. Then finally you have Harlow, which is like your old school siren. She can bubble people, lift them up, and slam them into the ground, and she entangles people to link them together for sharing damage. It's only like 7%, but still it's linked damage. She picks people up, puts them in bubbles, and slams them into the ground, or slams them into walls, that sort of thing. She can summon a dome, and inside the dome it like gives you buffs and the enemy debuffs. And finally, she summons a plasma cannon, which does nuclear and frost damage. And you shoot it out, and it goes boom. Trying to think, yes, radiation damage. But it does radiation damage and then explodes into frost damage. So basically, it's Nuclear Winter, the gun, or the action skill. So I am a big fan of frost damage. So Amon and Harlow kind of stand out to me. Amon, being the one who has like the insta freeze axes that can actually like even freeze badasses in a single axe toss. And then you have Harlow, who can summon the giant nuke, and the nuke will, when it hits something, it will bounce and explode into a bunch of little nukes, and each one of those little nukes will seek out a target and do more frost stuff. So yeah, everything kind of has its different thing. Yeah. Merv nuke, yes. So yeah, one of the abilities is bounce it. Here, let me go to max roll. They've already posted the skill trees for everyone. So you can like look up what everybody's stuff is, but her low under her, yeah, she has one where it's called Containment Breach, where the what is the thing called? The Chroma Accelerator. When the Chroma Accelerator hits something, it will explode into several smaller, faster moving, unstable energy packets. So that's the one thing. Then the other thing is Cue Ball. It bounces as it travels, but it can no longer be manually detonated. Every time it bounces, it creates a radiation explosion. Whenever it bounces off an enemy, it bounces towards another enemy. So you can have it bounce, and every time it bounces, it splits into a bunch of little balls that will go after everybody else. Hey Dan, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail as it just sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Yeah, so that's one of the ideas, is to kind of do that setup. The other one is the Cosmic Brilliance tree, which is the dome. And basically there's a thing on the dome which is group study, which basically, instead of it being a dome, it's a personal buddy that follows you around, and it gives gun damage, fire rate, and reload speed. It also gives ricochet, and just building up an insane ricochet build where all of your attacks just have passive frost and radiation damage. Frost damage being good against shields, and radiation being good against armor. Or I could have that backwards, one of the two. And they're both neutral against regular flesh. So, yeah. That's my thoughts on that. And then Amon, like I said, he has that like freeze build. So you can just toss out an axe and it will instantly freeze everything except a boss. So that's pretty cool. Fire burns red, electric or frost burns blue. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, acid and radiation burn armor. And she has access to both radiation and frost. Yeah. Where Amon has access to fire, frost, and electric. And then one interesting thing about Vex is Vex, whatever element the gun is, all of her skills become that element. Yup. Welcome. So if you're wielding a acid gun, all of your skills become acid. If you're wielding a fire or electric, all of your skills, and if you switch, then they switch. So you can do a lot of fun with that. When she has like a minion master build, she has a like taunt build with the with Trouble the cat, and then like I said, just a like gun bleed build. Yeah, that can be very busted. So there's like a ton of different ways to play all these classes. Now you see my trouble with like how I'm supposed to do this. And then Rafa has the cannons, the lance. Lance is like the laser gun. Cannons is, well, that's like your turret. And the arc knives, which is like just melee sword. And melee is actually like a viable thing in this game. Amon has a like rocket punch that he can do. and you can retarget with the rocket punch in midair and fly and just have a Dragon Ball Z style fight where you are rocket punching across the sky because it has this insane range on it. So you can actually fight multiple people in the air with melees as a mon. I don't know much about Rafa. Rafa does have a lot of like the longer I'm in overdrive, which is anytime he activates his action skill, he goes into overdrive, where he gets increased movement speed and damage. And the longer he's in overdrive, the like stronger this becomes, until it like starts to like burn him, and then he goes like Krieg, where he's like being burnt, but every time he gets like a kill, he's like getting overshield and stuff to prevent the burn. It's kind of interesting. He's like Krieg meets Zane, is kind of how he feels, or how he looks. And then you have like Amon, who is more what's her name with the fists, like all the enlightened fists, the siren from the last game. What's her name? She take her Amara, yeah. Take Amara with trying to think of how to say this. Who's a heavy ordnance like specialist? No, I actually will go back to Borderlands 2 Soldier. Amara with the Borderlands 2 Soldier. I'm trying to remember his name, but I can't remember it. Not Roland, but the other one. But that guy. No, Brick was the punchy dude, but this guy's like the size of Brick. And he can very well be a punchy dude. But yeah. The guy that gave you infinite ammo. His turret would replenish all of your ammo when you deployed it. That's all I remember on him. He had a turret, and it just infinitely like replenished your ammo, and you, yeah. Or actually, no, not Salvador. Salvador was the dual wielding. Actually, what was the cyborg guy? That was also the bad guy in Borderlands 2. But you could play as him in the pre-sequel. The where he had the two like turrets you could get that flew around you. That guy would be even better. Amon's like a cross between the cyborg dude and Amara. Vex, the current siren, is like a combination of the Mechomancer and the Beastmaster. And then Harlow is Maya, who has a nuke. Who just has a straight up a nuke? This is a good question. The Baroness. Yeah, that's probably it. So I would say Harlow is a combination of Maya and the Baroness. The ice lady from the pre-sequel that became a bad guy in Borderlands 3. Where you just threw out the ice storm and let it go, and it just destroyed everything. You didn't have to do anything. You buffed ice damage so much. You would just press your action skill. Your action skill would freeze an entire village of people and kill them. And you could literally just walk. And nothing harmed you. That is kind of how I look at her. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So, yeah, this is like absolute craziness. I am tired. I am tired. I know you're just like, play the siren. Just play the siren. It's easy. Just play the siren. Don't think about it. Just play the siren. I'm like, I have to think about it. What is the best one to do? Mm-hmm. And of course you're just like, yeah, well, you could just play the siren. Mm-hmm. Right. Does that sound about right? Yeah, just flip a coin. Mm-hmm. Kind of want to do a Mon with the like permanent like ice build, but I feel like if I choose that, he's just gonna be like incredibly weak or something. I don't know why, but I always have like that fear. A valid there. Yeah, yeah. The music always makes you sleepy. Well, yeah, it's supposed to. Doing its job. Doing exactly what I wanted to. Make you sleepy, make your mind open and relax, nice and calm. Just a little conditioning, right? Yeah, yeah. When did you first show up? Well, whenever you first showed up, probably before then. Wait, what? Is that how it works? Get you where you least expect it. The moment you enter my stream? No, it happens long before then. Why would I wait that long to start? If I count when I started playing around 5 years ago, yeah, that sounds about right. I'm just like, yeah, that's a fair time. That works for me. will turn us into good dogs. Who said dogs? I just said pets. You know, what's simpler? Less to think about. Creatures, yeah, that works too. That's just kind of rolls off the tongue, in my opinion. Of course I'm in. Is that all it takes? Just me saying one little thing and you're like, yeah, you're totally right. Let me just disregard everything I ever thought. Yeah. In fact, yeah, why was I even thinking at all? You are just right. Is that how it works? Well, I had a thought once, but then it just disappeared. Never found it. Hmm. Yeah, just all the time, just nice and mindless, little blank like that. Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. Exactly how it works. Wee. Oh yeah, and I have a trickster laugh. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, I told you to focus on the tail, but that's just part of me, you know? Mm-hmm. I'll just kind of draw your attention in as you just pass over my face. I mean, that's just how it works, you know? You just focus on the tail, it swings above my face, and just sometimes just leaves you there staring off into space, you know? Just nice little fun things. Yep. Well, yeah, I am probably going to be calling it a night here. I do need to get some rest and a crazy day. Let me see who's online. We got Mike Feedback just chatting, Slush Dog playing Water Park Simulator, Meeps playing a difficult game about climbing. Not sure if that's Peak or something else. We got Canadian Dragon playing Hollow Knight. And Spouty just chatting. Okay. 2 from Mike, 1 from Meeps. First to 3 wins. Two for Meeps, 2 for Mike, 1 for Slush. Mike is just chatting. Meeps is difficult game about climbing. Slush is Water Park Simulator. Yep, there we go. Grover, 3 with the Meeps. Okay, we got Meeps kidding. We will go ahead and get a raid in there. As it looks like they're playing something that looks a bit like QORP or whatever it was. QWOP, QWOP. Yeah, it looks like a co-op style game except with climbing. So yeah, we'll go ahead and set up the raid for that. I'm back here for this. Ah, there we go. Yeah, Meeps is cool. They're an astronaut. They're very fun. I've met them a few times in real life and talked with them a fair amount of times as well. Yep. Yeah, I met Corgi also at BLFC, introduced by Meeps. So really fun. Yeah, it looks like a difficult game about climbing. Yeah. Definitely looks like a difficult game about climbing. But yeah, if you want, please join in on the raid. As always, thank you very much for being here. I hope you had a wonderful time, and we'll be back tomorrow with our Hypno Hour. So we'll have a good Thoughtless Thursday, and yeah. With that said, as always, stay safe, be kind, be happy. Bye-bye.